Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Friday, June 24th. I'm your host, Scott Labrie, and joined alongside me, we have Uncle Teabag, Tyler Sunt.
Hello.
And all-day Eric Deshane.
Hello.
How you boys doing today?
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good.
Nice and rainy out there.
Love
That's
it.
right, yeah.
Love it.
Love a rain day.
Love the rain.
Last week when it was raining like super hard?
Yep, all week, pretty much.
I just wanted to because the parking lot was like totally empty. It's like, man, I'd just love to just go lay down in the parking lot. Just
Oh, yeah.
just get showered on.
I want
Maybe.
nothing
Get
more.
drenched.
Yeah.
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 I
That'd
want
be
nothing more
awesome.
to sit under a deck or something, out of the rain, out of the wind, to sit there and have a drink while it rains. I love that. Just enjoy it and just take it in. I love it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Love a rain day.
Good old rainstorms to cool the nerves, wash away the stress. Unless you're working in it like I did for 3 days straight.
Oh yeah, that's true, right? Yeah.
Fuck's sakes, man. Got soaking wet. The only time they'll shut it down is if there's lightning, like right on the site, like really close to the site, then they'll shut it down. But otherwise, if it's rain, well, whatever. Just keep the vac truck there a little bit longer to suck the hole out so you can still work.
I guess.
Yeah. I was wet for probably about 12 hours straight. Just being out there and with the welders and stuff and and then I ended up paying for it a few days later. Got pretty sick. I actually just got over it. I had like sinus cold and liquid projectile shits. Oh, it was great, man.
Yeah.
It was great.
How does that happen?
I don't know. It's just a flu, man. Or
I
caught
guess.
something.
Just
I
a
definitely
cold.
caught
Just
it.
a
It's just-
cold. Yeah.
And I haven't been sick and like normal sick and I don't know how long. So this was just a real doozy. And whenever I do, it's usually pretty good.
Body
You're all
dropped
backed
like
up.
I'm all backed up. My sinuses are still a little bit plugged. Had like golf ball sized freaking phlegm balls coming out of there. Just hawking those out.
a yuck.
Fun stuff, man.
That's nasty.
It is. Playing in the rain. Yeah.
It'll get you 60% of the time. It'll get you every time.
Every time. Yeah.
Every time.
Every time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we promised this episode would be a doozy. I don't even know where to start on this.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, how do you open to this kind of thing? It's like, yeah, because I mean, I guess we'll just go right into it. Fuck it, let's just go right into it.
Into it. Dive head first.
So about 8 or 9 or 10 years ago, I discovered a strange little pea-sized lump on my calf, my left calf, while I was in trade school, actually. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is this now? And I decided, you know what, I better go get this thing checked out. So, of course, I go to the doctor, who also misdiagnosed my pancolitis, the same doctor. Went to him to get this thing checked out. He says, oh, no worry, it's just a lipoma. I wouldn't worry about it. Well, okay, so what do we do next? Well, I just wait for it to go away. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get sent anywhere to see what it. Oh, no, we don't need to. No, it's fine. It's nothing. It's just fatty tissue, whatever. You can look it up. Lipoma. It's nothing. I'm like, oh, okay. So you know for sure that's what it is. Okay, cool. 8 years goes by. I'm like, okay, this thing's starting to piss me off. So whenever I put rubber boots on, or I bump into something, or Leia grabs it, it kind of sends like a little bit of a weird, like funny, like when you hit your funny bone kind of sensation, kind of rocks through your nervous system, and it's like, ooh, fuck, man. I better get a second opinion on this thing. You know, I only waited like 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. I better get a second opinion. So I went to see, I'm going to call him a real doctor. I have nothing good to say about this guy. I won't say his name on here.
The old one.
I'm sure you guys, anybody that sees doctors around here in St. Paul might have a few guesses. But anyway, so I went to see another doctor in Lloyd. And he's like, oh, I think your doctor might be right. It's probably what it is, but we're going to send you for an ultrasound anyway, just to make sure. I'm like, hey, now we're talking. Hey, now we're fucking getting somewhere. Let's use the technology that we have here. And, you know, so I get sent over there and they look at it and like, hey, yeah, we'll let you know the results and blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know, about a week goes by. I get a phone call from the doctor. He says, yeah, it's some kind of tumor for sure. It's we don't know if it's cancerous or benign or not yet, but we should probably get it removed. It's just in your muscle tissue from what we can see on the ultrasound. So we'll get you on the waiting list to get your surgery. So it might take a couple months, it might take 6 months, whatever. So I've been working and whatever, you know, this is in the back of my mind for a while now. And then finally I get a phone call. Yep, you can have your appointment. And we'll get that thing taken out for you. You know, you don't have to prep or nothing. We're just going to numb your leg and we'll Get in there, snip it out, 20 minutes, it'll be out, you'll be good to go. Okay, perfect. Sounds great. Sounds fucking easy peasy. So get to Lloyd, go to the hospital. I'm on the operating table. My first time actually having an operation while I was awake anyway. They do the old needle, and I just laid there. I'm like, okay. He's like, okay, do you feel any of this? I'm like, nope, good. I just feel like a little slight pulling, like just that little weird numb sensation, like when and you kind of pull on your skin a little bit. That's all it feels like, and I can hear snipping and clipping and whatever else, and I'm trying not to think about it because that fucking makes me want to pass out just thinking about it. So I'm laying there, and then he's like, okay, we're going to start to cut away at it, and there was a sudden, sharp, stinging pain unlike anything I've ever fucking felt in my life. It was like somebody took a pair of tweezers, grabbed my nerve, my core, my soul, and pulled it out and was stretching it out of my body and started cutting little pieces off of it. I screamed so fucking loud. I never made noises like this in my entire life. I've hurt myself. I've been in weird sexual situations and I've made funny noises, but I've never fucking made a noise like this ever. And I was like, holy shit. I'm like, something's not right in the dark. He's like, oh, you can feel that? I'm like, oh yeah, like I can fucking definitely feel it. Like, I don't know if the thing is not whatever. And he's like, oh, I think it's what we feared. I think this is a nerve tumor. This is connected directly to your nerve. And I was like, holy fuck. And he's like, I'm sorry, but we can't stop right now. And so then I heard him mumble something to one of the nurses. So then she goes out of the room for a minute because the doctor's holding whatever he's holding. I didn't look. I couldn't look. Couldn't work up the courage to do it. I'm sweating. I'm shaking so fucking bad. Like I'm shell shocked. And he'd only been doing it for like maybe 30 seconds. And I'm like, I don't want you to fucking do anymore. He's like, well, I have to finish what I've started here because, I've already started operating on this thing. So then I hear another set of footsteps. And then now these two girls are holding me down. And I'm like, well, this can't be fucking good. So then he's like, okay, Tyler, I'm going to need you to take some really deep breaths. Like, focus on your breathing, deep breaths, and one girl's rubbing me on my leg and stuff, trying to fucking distract me and asking me questions if I have family members that have history of tumors, whatever, and all of a sudden I feel a little snip, and I'm like, oh, fuck my ass, oh, fuck, and he's cutting and plucking, he's like, yeah, I'm almost there, oh, hold on, just keep, and I'm fucking trying so hard not to scream, trying not to cry, and then I start seeing this dark circle form in my vision, like I'm gonna fucking pass out, because the pain is so fucking bad. I didn't cry, but I fucking wanted to real bad because I've never wanted to cry from pain before. And so then he did that for about, I don't know, it felt like, a whole day straight is what it felt like. But it was only maybe like 5 minutes. So he's doing this and he says, okay, so I got a majority of it out. I can see that it's attached to a bunch of nerves here. So I'm going to staple it closed for now so that I can pick up where I left off. Just so we can close it off and we can send this off for biopsy and find out exactly what this thing is. And I'm like, okay, sounds good. And he's like, okay, here comes a staple. And fuck me, man. That was almost the end of me. That was almost the end. Like my soul lifted out of my body. I just saw my fucking wet vessel flopping on the table. These two women hold me down. I was screaming so fucking bad. And he's like, okay, we're all done. And then he stitched me. I didn't feel the stitches. I didn't feel the muscle closing. I didn't feel him sewing up my fucking muscle. Nothing like that. I didn't feel any of that stuff. But like, one little, and then as he's like tapping on my leg, I felt like just that slight fucking nerve push on my leg, and I just wanted to pull it away from him because I didn't want him going near it ever. Like, like a dog is like skittish. That's how I was to this guy. Like I was skittish, like he fucking molested me, and I didn't want to go near him. So, so now, I don't know, I can probably lift my leg up and then I could probably zoom in on it, but it's pretty yellow. Don't touch it. Fuck, swear to Christ, I'll punch you. So the stitches... I
didn't want to. I no. The point of it.
So it's been about 6-7 days and I'm waiting to hear back. I just got an email today saying that they did get the results. The doctor looked at it and he wants to send it to get confirmation. And I said, confirmation is like, what do you think it is? And they said they don't want to... They can't disclose anything of what it could be or anything like that yet. They don't want to, say the wrong thing or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So anyways, I was on the operating table, sitting there. The doctors talked to me about, it's probably a nerve tumor. If it's cancerous, we'll have to cut it out. Well, obviously we have to cut it out anyway, he said, whether it's benign or not. And since it's attached to so many nerves, there is a possibility that I might lose, a good portion of the function of my foot, like the lifting up and down, whatever. So I'll probably have to get one of those weird fucking...
ankle braces kind of thing?
Shoe things with the fucking bigger heel or the bigger fucking whatever. It's like one of those guys, those fucking clodhopper shoes or something like that. So I'll have a weird pirate gimp going on. Or he said, worst case, if it's spreading or whatever, they'll have to cut out a huge amount, or they might just amputate it, maybe. But he says that's all worst case, whatever, blah blah blah. And I'm like, so then I'm going right to worst case, right? So I'm like picturing like what kind of wood finish I want for my fucking stick leg and shit like that, pirate names and stuff. So
They do metal now, you know.
I know they do like prosthetic leg.
Carbon fiber, man.
No,
Like,
I
it's
know.
high-end
It's
shit.
actually pretty legit. You wouldn't even be able to tell.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, so I'm thinking about all this stuff now, and now I'm currently on short-term disability until this all gets sorted out. So that's been fun. We're getting to be one of the longer times I haven't been at work, and it's starting to make me really stressed out. It's a little stressful. And plus, whatever the fuck this thing in my leg is, and the fact that the staple is still in there. So whenever I make a wrong turn, or I move the wrong way, or Leia touches it, and it's like I just get fucking whiplash, like Vietnam flashbacks of the fucking operating table, and I just like start shaking. Go straight for the booze. No. So that's the scoop. That's where I've been. That's what's been happening, and it's been a fucking hell of a ride, man. So fuck me, right?
So best case scenario is
I lose some function of my foot.
that's best case scenario.
That's probably best case scenario, because it's not just like one nerve. It's like a whole cluster. It's like kind of wrapped around it. Probably because I waited 8-10 years to get this double checked. The fact that I had to get it double checked is actually really upsetting. So I don't know what to do about this other doctor, because this is the second time he's tried to kill me now. So you failed twice, brother.
I ain't dead yet.
I ain't dead yet, motherfucker. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But so yeah, it's gonna be interesting couple of days, I guess. I'll have to wait to hear back, and so for now, just sit around and try not to do too much. And I tried cutting the grass the day after my surgery, and
Jesus.
the fucking swelling on my calf was just like, because I'm like, I can't be fucking just laying around not doing anything. Like this
I'm
is,
sure you can, but
I totally could, but
yeah.
it's just I'm like, okay.
Probably should.
Probably should.
So now the past few days, I haven't been very far from the couch. I've been just chilling a lot. So it's been strange.
I'm sure you could have called somebody to
Come cut my grass.
cut
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could have. Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's the doozy.
That's the dude.
That's the doozy.
Bit of a doozy,
Didn't
all right.
expect that, did you?
Yeah.
Pulled a sneaky one on you. Yep. So,
Yeah, so
So it's gonna be Well, hopefully, best case scenario, maybe
That's all
it's not as bad as he thought it was.
Hopefully, yeah.
And then worst case, fucking just lop it off and catch it in time and just be done with it. Fuck, whatever, man. Whatever. Fuck, you can buy parts now. We're almost at the cyberpunk stage. Fuck. Let's go.
Get an upgrade, do both, and run faster.
Fucking rights. It's fucking rights, man. So, yeah, won't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I can think of all kinds of weird shit to do with a stubby leg. Creative possibilities.
be like a gradient.
A gradient.
Oh.
I'd have to sit on this side of the couch. Or yeah.
Yeah, no, it would be.
It is. This is right.
It
Actually,
is,
we're,
yeah. It would be, yeah.
in sync now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. And here I am complaining about losing a part of it. Here's Eric here, poor bastard.
Oh fuck! This is totally different though.
Yeah.
This is way different than me
Can't relate. He
because
says.
I can't. No, because I never had it to begin with, so it's a whole different story.
I
than
guess.
That. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least it's not like my right foot.
Oh
So
yeah.
I can still like drive and shit. So that's good.
dominant foot.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
No, I'm a
No.
dominant foot. So hey, thumbs up for that, I guess.
Silver lining is somewhere.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small favors.
I find that odd though, like that. How it just starts like that. That was to me, it's a weird kind of tumor. Those are your tumors in the head and like brain tumors or like
Yep.
other stuff. Like I never really.
This is the first time I've ever heard of a nerve
Same.
tumor.
Yeah, same.
Like never even heard of that
Yeah.
before. And I was like, what would cause that? And he said, well, sometimes it's genetics, or it could be like a severe blunt force trauma to the nerve.
Oh.
And it could have just like been hit so hard or concussed. I'm like, oh fuck, then it could have been anything.
Yeah,
really. Like I
'cause
think about the shit that I've wiped out on.
You
or-
boys growing up on the farm period
Oh,
was a
with
common...
our stick fights hitting each other in the fucking legs and stuff all the time, like whatever, right? Like falling down, landing on something, could be anything, right? So, And most of the time when I did a shitload of Googling on this.
Yeah.
So it could just be like just a growth that comes out, and it's just something that just happens from that. And it's not cancerous. It's not anything, right? It's just a nerve growth that just forms. And it hasn't changed size in all this time. It's just that I was just getting sick and tired of bumping it. It's getting annoying.
That's a good sign, I think. But I fucking know, really.
Right.
Yeah, I would hope, right?
Yeah. So I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, we'll be keeping everybody informed on what the fuck's going on. So.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, yeah.
Interesting Thursday. That's for
Yeah.
sure, when we got the text, yeah.
You can see why we didn't do an episode.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out like what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Because the original plan, because Eric was going on his fishing trip, and that we were pre-recorded that Wednesday.
Yeah.
Pre-recorded Wednesday, and Tyler was working in the rain Wednesday.
Yeah.
When we back to late, it's like, all right, well, I'll do 15 minutes with Eric, and then I'll do 15 minutes with Tyler. Did the first 15 minutes with Eric, all good to go. And then, Thursday night, get this crazy big ass message. It's like,
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I was on the road just past the Saskatchewan border when I saw that text. I'm like, oh, I don't even know what to say. I better just call him. So, yeah, I called him right away and just talked for a bit. But I'm like,
No, there's nothing to say. It's just how it is, man.
Yeah.
I think, like, there was, no replies to that. And I was just like, holy shit.
Just out of nowhere,
Yeah.
hey? Yeah. No sugarcoating that one.
Nope.
No, yeah, that's pretty crazy. But then the very next day you had your birthday party.
Yeah, that was my birthday. Yeah.
So, how did that go, by the way? Who was the fire
Scott
here?
shared a Kent, and we had a fire, and it was awesome. Yeah, it was good. We ended up watching an old movie because Scott actually got me one of the greatest gifts ever. He
you watched it, yeah.
He made a custom poster for one of the shittiest movies I've ever made, which is very near and dear to my heart. And then it actually, Kent and Sherrod hadn't seen it before, so we ended up giving that a whirl. It's called Too Far on my YouTube page. Check it out if you want to waste an hour and a half of your life.
That's good.
Yeah, I know. They were laughing.
Yeah.
I was half snapped, so I didn't get all the reactions, and I was pretty embarrassed at a lot of it. So I was hiding my face a few times, a couple of bad dialogue scenes, and
I think whenever it's like something to deal with the female character, you were just like hiding.
Oh, it was so bad.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
It's what now? 12 years old?
Yeah, well, it's more than that.
More than that?
It's more than that. It has to be more than that. Because I was still smoking.
7?
Yeah, something like that, I think.
That's
yeah.
15 years old now,
06,
yeah.
07. I can't even remember what year it was. Yep.
Do we have the poster down here or no?
Yeah.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Yeah, let's check it out.
Check it out.
It's glorious. Yeah, I remember seeing that and loving it, but yeah, I saw, I think you showed me, a month or two after you were done with it. I'm like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Oh, like when it first came out, everybody was so blown away that we actually just made a movie, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's it there.
You can see
All made by Scott. So whenever I make a movie, which now Sheridan and Kent want me to make another one,
Of course, yeah.
Scott's going to have to do the movie poster for it. I just got to find a frame for this thing we can put on our backdrop, and
I have to make a couple frames for my own posters, so maybe I'll make one for you too. So
that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Put this up on the old wall here, and it's a work of art, man.
just call them poster size 48 by 24.
So normal size is 27 by 40.
Something like that.
27
yeah.
by
And this
40,
one
okay.
I think is actually 24 by 36.
So I ordered a bunch
okay.
of
Okay.
theater size posters online. I want to make frames for them. I bought all the Lord of the Rings original trilogy
Nice.
posters, movie posters. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Sick.
I'm gonna hang those up.
Very cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If Tyler edits it in, I have the reaction of him opening up the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
for the
yeah.
first time.
You'll have to send that to me.
Yes.
So here's going to be my reaction right here.
I go for it.
A gift from King Scotticus.
Yeah. I haven't actually opened it and looked at it, so hopefully it's not fucked up, but it should be fine.
Oh, this is related to you asking me about who makes posters.
Maybe. Hopefully it goes.
What the fuck is it? Come on.
Bad cameraman here.
Oh, dear God. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god.
That's awesome.
What? Holy shit. This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. This is the stupidest movie I've ever made. Wow.
That is awesome. We'll have to put that up somewhere.
Wow, I gotta put this up in the fucking main floor. This will be my backdrop.
Yeah, there you go.
Holy shit. Thank you very much, Scott.
You're welcome.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen, man. There's a fucking slough at the bottom, too. Because the whole movie takes place in a fucking slough. And that's Brad, the bad guy on the background. Oh my god, Brad's gonna love that. Oh, this has got to go back in the capsule. I can't risk it being damaged.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, crazy movie magic.
You can hear how out of breath I was from hauling like two trips to my car and back. It's like Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a good night. And then we ended up watching a fucking encore after that.
Oh god, yeah.
The bad one, which you will never find
Oh yeah.
ever anywhere. It's on a black box under lock and key that nobody will ever have access to. I think there's only one other person who has a copy of this, but he's got the same mindset. This can't be leaked.
Nope.
There's no way. But that could be like a cliffhanger if you guys want to know more. Just fucking like, share. Mm-hmm. All of our
Pressure
stuff.
us enough. We'll
Pressure us enough. If we get enough subscribers, maybe I'll
maybe we'll allow it. Yeah.
maybe we'll do something with
100 subscribers.
have like a censored version of it or something,
Maybe.
and just blur out everybody's faces except for mine. No, it'd have to because it could ruin some lives. That
It
one,
might. Yeah.
I think it might ruin some lives
Yeah,
for
they're
sure.
different people now, so that might ruin some lives.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep.
But
Yeah. So
but yeah, it was a good night though. It was a lot of fun. It was just like just a handful of people, but it was good.
Pretty chill.
Pretty chill. I think that's what I needed. It was nice to take my mind off all the bullshit. And have some brewskis.
good.
Watch an old fucking movie. It was nice watching it again, though. It was nostalgic, man, watching that again and just how much fun it was to make that movie. But
Yeah.
makes me want to make another one now.
Of course.
That'd be great. That'd be quite great, especially with the technology that we have now. Not a fucking potato vision camera. Ooh, 480p, sometimes 240.
That's my favorite part about making the poster because it was just taking screen grabs of it and it's just like
AI enhancing
it. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So like making the poster in Photoshop, I actually have it 27 by 40 inch.
Yeah.
So then I get like, all right, screen grab this, put it on the poster. It's like this big on the poster. So you just have to stretch it real big, and then of course it looks like garbage. So it's like, all right, let's put an oil painting filter on it. That looks great.
Perfect. Yeah. Looks like a custom hand-drawn poster.
it. Looks really good. Yeah. Looks really
Even the color scheme that you went with,
Yeah.
the lettering, everything, just because it's just got that like olive drab yellow kind of contrast. It's perfect because the whole movie's basically got that. I had like a choice of 4 different filters with the editing software that I had. So
Now we gotta make like a VHS like paperback of it, like and put it on display. That'd be fucking cool. Yeah.
yeah, VHS copy of
Yeah.
Too Far.
Too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Tyler Sutton Criterion Collection.
Yep, yep. Patreons can get it.
Yeah.
Can have access to it to order it.
Yep.
There we go. Fuck, I think we're onto something. Nobody will ever buy that.
No.
There's no way.
How did we lose money?
Yeah, we lost so much money doing this. Yeah, that'd be good. So,
And then of course, Eric, you had your
Yeah,
fishing
so
trip.
I was from Thursday to Sunday. I was gone on my annual guys fishing trip with my brothers and my dad. So last 2 years we've gone to Saskatchewan. This is the first year we actually rented out cabins this time. Before we used to go back and forth, but not far from the lakes we're staying was a set of cabins, and we rented one out, and it was the way to go because we got there Thursday afternoon. We're on the lake by 6:45 for the first little bit. We're still waiting for a couple more people to show up, but yeah, and it was just like fish for a few hours, go back, eat, drink, wake up, fish, eat, drink, sleep, go back. It was just like back and forth, right? It was
jeez.
awesome. I ate fresh caught fish 4 days straight, and it was, I could go for the 5.
I'd be in heaven,
Oh
man.
man, I ate so much fish, you just flounder on fish because that first night we're all there, we're all having a few pops and a few drinks, and our friend Mark, who's the one taking us there, is his boat. He's the one cooking it and everything else, and we're all there at the table. He's pretty much, and this cabin has like a nice stove and kitchen area. We're all at the table eating. He can't cook them fast enough that we're eating them. We're just going through. I think the first night we caught like 11 fish. And we ate them all that night.
Oh,
we
God.
ate so fucking much.
Jeez.
Oh, it was
How many of you
disgusting.
there?
We were five. Normally we're six, but one guy couldn't make it this year, so
Oh,
we were
yeah.
only five this year.
Fuck.
And oh man, it was just so good. Anyway, I went to Saskatchewan, little Pierce Lake, Mistahay, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday we came back out and fished off Fork Lake a couple times.
Nice.
Took the younger kids out for Father's Day, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was
Oh,
good.
That'd be great. I love fish. Well, especially when it's like that too. And
Oh,
you probably had the
it's-
batter and everything too. It was probably fried. Oh,
Fried in butter.
and butter too. Oh.
Salt and garlic powder, and it is fucking delicious. Like, it's ecstasy, man. Like, it's fucking
Cosmic
good.
nut.
Yeah. Oh man, like it's good. It's only once a year, thankfully, because if it was more often, it would just be too much, man. It's you overindulge so bad.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's done now. So wait till next year. So should be good.
But it took
Yeah.
you a few days to recover.
Oh
So-
yeah.
You weren't
Till
feeling
about
too hot.
Wednesday, I was feeling 100% again, because it was a lot of early mornings and late nights. So
Yeah.
Beer and fish. Oh. Sliding off the toilet seat for sure.
that's not bad. It wasn't. It was bad. I take it back. It was bad. But more the fact was like, because the cabin we were staying at, there was bedrooms, but there was too many of us for one cabin. So we had my two brothers in one bed with two singles. My brother-in-law on the one bed, another room. My Mark on an air mattress, and me on an old couch, like this couch like from the 70s. You know those old
Yeah.
brown flower with a
Yep.
wooden trim kind of couches with a
Yeah.
hide
Oh, yeah.
bed. Yeah. So I didn't pull the hide bed out. I slept on that couch itself. Fucking worst sleeps I've had, right? Then of
Oh,
course
yeah.
I'm sleeping like 4 hours because we drink till 2 and up at 6 to go fishing, right? So
Oh, fuck that.
oh yeah, so we got back Saturday afternoon, and I had like a 2-hour nap. As soon as we got there, I slept like another 10 hours at that night. I was
Oh,
so
yeah.
tired, but it was
for
so
sure.
much fucking fun. Oh,
That's
I could just sit there on the lake and just fish all day. It was just
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
nice.
that would be something that I'd love to get into, because even at work, there's a guy, one of our higher ups, that one that kind of coordinates all of our jobs. He goes fishing all the time. That's his thing. And I remember the one time that we did go fishing when we were kids. We went down to Minneapolis, Minnesota. There's a lake called Aiken Lake, like Clay Aiken, spelled like that. And you could literally just put your fishing rod in the lake and you could catch something. It's like those little sunfish. They're almost like a goldfish style, like really, really shiny, whatever. And just sitting out there and just fishing and then eating it after was just like, I don't know what it is about that. I can see why people do it.
so good. Yeah.
It's so much fun. It's so
And-
relaxing and
That's
delicious.
That's what like here in Saskatchewan, we're like that too, because we were on Mistahay that first night for maybe 2 hours at that lake, and we caught a limit like that. It was not hard to catch it. It was not hard to catch. We were catching it. I'm like, hey, well, see what we can do here, and just keep going until we're bored, and my brother Alan doesn't come until 11, so we fished till about 9. So like we got lots of time before he shows up to just go till the sun's out late too. So
Right.
it doesn't matter, man. It was just.
ugh.
And it's calm. There's no wind. Beautiful sunset coming down. It was fucking majestic.
That's awesome.
Loved it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I had a good time. But yeah,
Gone Fishing. You guys ever seen that movie? Gone Fishing?
with
With Joe Pesci and Danny Glover?
absolutely.
No.
Yeah, it's a terrible movie, but it was.
I
It
love
was when I was a kid. I laughed
Yeah,
my ass
same.
off.
Just watch it with Ryan all the time.
Don't worry, lightning never strikes the same place twice. Fuck, I got electrocuted twice. Good old slapstick movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
And you, Scott, what did you do this last weekend?
I didn't do shit. That's not true.
So you got
yeah.
your new vehicle now?
Got my new vehicle. Got my new whip.
Your new whip.
Yeah. My new to me whip.
When'd you get that? Friday or?
Thursday.
Thursday. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Liking it.
2015 Ford Escape. I do like it a lot.
Much better on gas for sure.
Yeah. I have to fill it up for the first time here pretty soon, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It'd be half the price
Oh,
probably than your
absolutely.
truck.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice being in something smaller. It's like, hey, I can back out of places easier and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
going around corners easier. Oh,
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's a good little camping unit too. I was telling you there. My brother used to have one kind of like a Ford Escape. He just flatten the seats down, throw a mattress in there. And there you go.
That's kind of what I wanted it for, like a SUV for. It was like, well, go out to Germain Lake like how many times a year normally? So
Just,
it's like, put out your mattress or whatever in the back, and
There you go.
Put some foam and some pillows and a blanket. You're set.
You're set to go, man.
yep.
You don't have to just sit in your seat and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. And then, I guess, did the birthday party Friday. And then went for supper for Father's Day for Saturday night. And then my mom was supposed to bring something for me on Saturday night, and she forgot. So I went to my parents' house on Sunday night for Father's Day supper part 2.
To retrieve it.
And then we had steak and potatoes, so that was good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And corn on the cob.
Oh, I haven't had that.
stale.
I haven't had that for a while.
I haven't had steak ever. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I remember last time I had steak, honestly. That's a lie. I had it in camp.
Yeah, I say you get fed well there. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Saturday nights, steak night.
Yeah.
That's right. Or is it Friday nights? I can't remember. Those days just blurred together. Yeah. That's right.
Yep. So that's that was my exciting weekend.
There you go.
There you go.
I watched Kenobi finale yesterday.
There you
Yeah,
go. I still have yet to
same.
start, but I've got oodles of time
Yeah.
to watch it now.
It's so good.
I ended up watching 3 very mediocre movies over the weekend.
Did you?
Very mediocre. I watched The Hunt. If you don't know what that is, it's a very woke horror film where a bunch of liberal whatever billionaires are hunting rednecks and whatever for sport. It's a really interesting concept.
Weird.
The first 15 minutes is really good, and then it just gets very preachy, and I'm like, I can't watch this anymore. And it's really dumb. And Hilary Swank is like a surprise boss villain at the end, and she was okay for the 5 minutes that she was in it. But I'm like, they totally put her in there just to have her name
Just
on
to
the,
have a name on
the
the thing.
cover.
Yeah. Paid
So I was like,
money
that was disappointing. But the first 15 minutes was really good because everybody basically just gets lit up. But then the second movie, what did we watch? God damn it. Well, last night, I watched Nightmare Alley. Guillermo del Toro's latest movie. It's on
That's
Disney.
the one with
Bradley Cooper
Yes.
is the head on. What a depressing movie.
Oh.
And I thought it was going to be supernatural. And I'm like, what? It's just like a really good story on...
Very noir, right? Very.
Yeah, very noir. Very,
Yeah.
very noir. The set pieces, the acting, and all the actors in there. It's everybody that's on Guillermo's usual crew. You got
Yeah.
Ron Perlman in there. You got fucking Bradley Cooper, and Willem Dafoe's really good in it too. But his role is kind of like just so. It's weird that he's in that role because it's such a small little subpar role for him. But I don't know. It was just a really good movie. It was like 2.5 hours long. It felt like I watched a miniseries. And at the end, it's just like a big circle. And I'm like, oh, what a depressing fucking movie, man. But it was really good. Oh, and I remember the other one because I had heard really good things about it, but fell a little flat for me. It was Bad Times at the El Royale, a Drew Goddard film, the guy that made Cabin in the Woods. It's got Jeff Bridges in it. He plays a priest. They all these oddball characters meet up at this hotel that's basically right on the border of Nevada and California. And that kind of plays a little bit of a role on what happens and whatever, and is a little fucked up. And I thought it was going to be supernatural as well, and it wasn't again. 3 strikes, man. No fucking supernaturals. No, it wasn't scary. It was just like 2.5 hour long movies, each of these almost.
Jeez.
And I'm like, fuck, I just want to watch something that's just super over the top, stupid, boring, or not boring, but like action packed and gory. But I'll have to watch Kenobi. That'll be good. I'm all caught up on The Boys.
The boys.
Started watching that.
Oh, so good. First episode's still the best though. The first 15 minutes.
Crazy.
Did you see the behind the scenes?
No.
There's a picture of like the guy like posing in front of it. They actually built a massive fake
Did
fucking foreskin on there.
Oh, that's fuck,
Yeah, with termite. Remember the termite guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's right.
he's like standing in front of it, and I was like, "Oh, it's just CGI." But no, they
made
built like an actual,
That's a photo I saw on Reddit. It was like they actually made a set of it. Yes, that's right.
and they're all like posing in front of it. Like,
Yes.
oh my god, how much fun would it be to be on that show, man? That show is so wild, but so fucking amazing. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. But that's about all I watched.
What are they supposed to do for this season?
No idea.
I'm not even sure because I know
What's
the last one was 5. I
out
think.
now? Yeah.
Yeah.
4 or 5 out now.
Which I just watched. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Maybe
5th
even
one.
6.
What was season 3?
Yeah, it's so good. Are you caught up?
No.
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 Then I shall say no more. Other than it's just awesome.
8 episodes.
8 episodes.
Oh, thank
That's
goodness.
pretty good then.
That's good. I'm happy for that.
So we got 3 left. 3 left.
Cool. Cool. How many episodes of Kenobi is there? 6?
6 only.
6. Okay.
Easy to pull through.
I'll blow through that.
Episodes.
Maybe I'll start tonight. Should do that.
Yeah. Well, about that time.
Is it?
Yeah. Any final departing thoughts?
No, not
I shouldn't
really.
say that.
Departing.
Departing thoughts. He's still
Goodbye.
with us. Come on,
This
man.
will be the last time you hear from. No, I'm just kidding.
He's still here.
Still there.
He ain't done yet.
Too stubborn. Yep.
If you know any good malpractice lawyers, send them to Tyler. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'll tell you who not to go see. Steer very clear of.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah, before I say something.
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, comment, share with a friend. If you're listening on a podcast service, you can leave us a rating. Subscribe to that as well on whatever your app of choice is. And then head over to our Facebook page. Like the page. You can submit a question because we got Ask Us Anything coming up pretty soonish.
Yep.
And you can submit your reviews for Hustle. I watched that the other day too.
That's the one I was supposed to watch. Yes. I was like, which one did we agree on?
Bradley Cooper? Hustle?
Nope.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Oh, that one. Yes, that
Netflix.
one. Yes, Netflix. I'm thinking of American Hustle. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
I'm curious what you guys are gonna think about it because
Oh, what did you think? Oh,
Yes.
let's not hear
Is
it.
that, we'll save it for...
Save it.
Yeah.
okay,
Save it.
I'll save it.
Yeah.
Save it.
Basketball.
You love basketball, though, so you probably loved it.
Yeah, I think that's it. We'll probably do some sort of Kenobi spoiler review eventually in the future. Depends when these guys finish it up. So
Yeah. You
lots
betcha.
to talk about. All right, adios. Goodbye. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you Monday.
Toodles.
See yas.